Hello, Kimberly, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, and oracle card advisor, taking my show on the road today. Well, I'm kind of down by the river, but this is actually the creek that feeds into the river, but the river's right back there. So I'm taking my walk today, and since my computers are being such buttheads, I thought we'll just go out in nature. I don't know how long I can hold my arm up like this. So I may just point you out towards the water here in a little bit, because you don't need to look at my ugly mug the whole time anyway. This is evidently somebody's fishing spot, but they leave their trash here too. That is so upsetting, but I can't carry it back. I've walked at least 1.5 miles, and I had that far to go back. So anyway, or I would pick it up. So we're going to talk to your son Mark, and somebody was following me all the way down the road. I don't know that it was him, but he is here. So we're gonna, he's over here. Hang on. He's sitting there and he's actually got a stick and he's whittling. Well, I really wouldn't call it whittling. You know, like when you hold a stick and you just take a pocket knife and you aimlessly, you know, whittle it into a point. You just scrape the stuff off and make it into a point. That's what he's doing right now. It's just kind of like he's thinking. He's thinking. A lot of thoughts going through his head. Oh, he's telling... Sorry, I'm going to have to swap bugs. Because they're attracted to my sweat right now, evidently. So, he's telling me this is... Ow. Bee just hit me on the head. Oh my goodness. Nature. Watch me fall in the creek. So anyway, he's telling me this is how he felt before he left. Kind of like he's sitting now. He's just sitting alone. Just sitting alone with the pocket knife and thoughts are going through his head, and thoughts are slowly drifting through his head. It's not like he was all wired up or anything. But they're negative thoughts. Negative thoughts. None of them are about you. None of them are about the way you made him feel. They're about other people. Some male figure in his life kind of maybe said things that bothered him, but he kind of liked just sitting there thinking, being with himself. I'm gonna look around, make sure there's no critters creeping up on me too. I love nature, but not if it gets too close. Okay. He says you have smelled the popcorn lately. That is him, and that's one of his ways of showing you that he's there. When you smell that popcorn, and you don't have to say it out loud, just say, I know that's you, Mark. I love you. Bring me more. Show me that you're around me. And you'll get it. You'll get it. Evidently you're getting it a lot, and so just acknowledge him, because that's the whole purpose of you smelling the popcorn. It's one of your signs that he's around and popping in to say hi. I love you. He says he also wants to say, hope you're having a good day. He said, okay. All right, buddy. He's not trying to tell you anything in particular. He's just trying to get through to you. It's not that he's got like a warning for you or something, but he does say, no negative thoughts, Mom. No negative thoughts. He says you can't do that. So you're probably going to feel him a lot more if you do get a negative thought, or you do have a bad day or a sad day or one of those kind of days. He said it's not anything in particular that he's trying to get through to you. He's just pushing really hard to let you know that he's there. He's pushing hard, not to say something specific, but to let you know he's there. Did I say that 10 times? I don't know. Sorry. Got to change hands. Arm's going to get tired holding this very long. He wants you to know. So you're going to feel him push through. And I always tell mine, when I'm being stubborn, you guys got to push harder to get through to my bullheadedness. So he's talking about a circus. I believe it's a real circus. Now you're going to hear the trucks going down the road. I'm out in the boonies. Yeah, there's a truck out there somewhere. I'm not too far from the road. So, let me scooch. I'll let you look at the creek for a little bit. Something about going to a circus, and he's showing an actual circus. So I don't think he's talking about your life being a circus. I think he's talking about like Barnum and Bailey circus type thing. All right, now he's flipping a coin. It doesn't look like a penny. It looks more like a quarter. I'm not 100% that it's a quarter, but it's shinier. It's not a copper color. It's a silver color. So you're going to start finding those. That's going to be another sign from him. And I know I always ask him, hey, those are the universal signs that everybody gets. I want something different from my guys. But he's flipping this coin, so you'll start finding them. When you pick them up, when you find them, sometimes you'll find them like you get out of your car and there's one laying there. But a lot of times you'll find it like you might walk through your living room 10 times and all of a sudden you go through there and there's one there. Pick them up and look at the date. A lot of times the year on the coin will coincide with your birthday, their birthday, you know, something like that. So pay attention to the year on the coin. And yeah, make sure there's nobody up here either. A lot of people come up here. Some of them are creepy. So I don't know why I'm getting a feeling there's somebody here. There's somebody here besides Mark. I don't know if they're real or... Okay, anyway. So pay attention. He says... Okay, he says, Grandpa's here, Grandpa's here. I think there's a fish jumping out of the water over there. He likes this spot. Grandpa's here. He's still showing himself sitting there whittling. And an older gentleman walks up. He feels like a very kind man. So far, very soft-spoken. And Mark invites him to sit down with him. So it's somebody he feels very good about, somebody he enjoys spending time with. And Mark puts his arm around the older man and kind of pulls him in and kind of hugging him from the side, you know. So they definitely spend a lot of time together. Oh, now one of them's got a fishing pole out. Well, they like my spot. So they're going to sit there and hang out. And they do things like that. They'll fish. A lot of times when I kind of travel around, I go sit on a bank with Bob. And we sit there with our fishing poles. So, oh, Crap.